The workshop, funded by the Australia Centre for International Agriculture Research in partnership with ABC Media Development Initiative, will be held for a week. Agriculture is not just an industry, but a livelihood for millions in the Pacific. The ACIAR has been conducting research on agriculture for the last 37 years. The workshop allowing journalists to speak with researchers and maintain contact on research done in the region.
So the Pacific community and also FAO are providing support to the government in implementing the week, and we also hold our Heads of Agriculture and Forestry Services meeting and a joint ministerial meeting with the FAO ministers this week.
One of the workshop trainers, Philippa Courtney, a presenter reporter at ABC's TV program Landline for 30 years, says telling stories of people in agriculture while also getting your viewers to understand their stories, whether it be positive or negative, goes a long way in improving the agriculture industry.
It is so vital. I don't understand, well, like in my own country, why ag reporting isn't up there. Like, we're more interested in sport and politics than agriculture, yet try and go a week without consuming or wearing something produced on a farm. So I really hope that the participants go back home and have got the skills to write stories. I mean, you can't beat people over the head and say you should be interested in agriculture. It's the journalist's job to make these stories compelling so that farmers read them, listen to them, watch them, but urban people who've never given a farm or how their food was produced a second thought.
The development of agriculture industry and research is hoping to reduce the number of deaths from non-communicable diseases, as food choices leads to people getting NCDs, and the effects of climate change on agriculture in the Pacific, something one of the participants from Fiji covers back at home.
I think it's really important. We are living in a time of climate change, and our ability to sustain our agriculture and to use smart and innovative techniques to be able to feed our own people, and secondly make money for the country through exports. So I think that we are living in a really different time where our governments have a bigger task in terms of making sure that this happens, and we as the media have a bigger task to help government make this happen. And like we were talking about earlier, to make people want to pick up that shovel and take up farming, because it's so important that we need to feed ourselves and also make money for our country.
One of the 5 participants, Priscilla Wakaidi, who covered the Bogia coconut syndrome effects and also the setup of one of 5 coconut gene banks in the world in Alatau, Priscilla says, as a journalist, the most important thing about agriculture reporting is reporting on things that matter and the effects on communities.
Government policies are done in what must be on paper, but how it transcends to people is the biggest challenge for us. And I face it every day. I'm also based out of Alatau, but the challenge to get out to even the rural is as big as those journalists in Port Moresby. So I reckon if we have or report much on this aspect of getting access to telling these people's stories, we may just bring about the change that the people need.
Adelaide Sirok Skari, National, Emtv News, Apia, Samoa.